Hello, everyone. My name is Rabbi Shmuel Pollan. I am a rabbi here in Rockaway, New Jersey. I'm also a lawyer and an author. And I want to talk today to the transgender community because I'm hearing that a lot of you feel that you are not in the right body. You're in the wrong body. And I want you to know that in Judaism, there is no such thing as being in the wrong body. Whatever body God put your soul into is the body that you're supposed to be in. God doesn't make mistakes. That's why he's God and we're not. In Judaism, there's also no such thing as changing from being a girl into a boy or a boy into a girl. Because being a boy and being a girl is something determined by your genitalia at birth. And it cannot change. Whatever you were born with, as far as your genitalia is concerned, is, according to Judaism, what makes you a boy or a girl, and that can never change. All you can do is make artificial changes that will make you look somewhat more like the opposite sex, but you will never actually be the opposite sex. And that's not a bad thing, as we'll see. And it's not to put anyone down or to start a controversy. I'm coming from a place of acceptance and love, and I don't mean to put anyone down. I think it's actually a good thing. Your own liberal philosophy actually agrees with me and Judaism because you believe in something called body positivity. That means that the body that God gave you, whether it be fat or whether it be skinny, you should accept it and you should love it. And that is the proper response to confusion about gender. It's not to have surgeries which are irreversible and make you unable to have children, which for me was the greatest accomplishment in my entire life, and you're missing out on that. That's not the proper response. The proper response is body positivity. The proper response is to learn to love the body that you were given, not to covet another person's body, which is one of the sins of the Ten Commandments. Do not covet. And the Ten Commandments are there to make us happy. God doesn't want to tell us to not covet to punish us. He tells us this because when we don't covet other people, we're happier inside. We're happier when we do not covet other people's things. So if someone has breasts and you want breasts, the proper response is not to try and get what they have. The proper response is to accept what you were given. We are happier when we accept our body, that is our body, whether it's exactly what we wanted or whether it's what appears to be less than what we wanted. We don't have the body that we want exactly, but we can learn to love the body that we have 100%. Just like we can learn to love each other 100%. If we should accept people unconditionally, we should also accept our bodies unconditionally. Because in a way that we may not fully understand right now, our body actually is perfect the way that it is. We are the ones who say that it's not perfect. That's on us. But it is perfect the way that it actually is. From God's perspective, from Judaism's perspective, the most authentic religion, we are all perfect just as we are, and we don't need to change a thing. Parents can help their children who are confused to teach them to love themselves as they are, not teaching them how to be somebody else. This is what true love is all about, unconditional acceptance. So you are, we must admit, a little bit confused right now. That's what it's called. It's called dysphoria. You're a little confused right now, and that's okay. People going through growing up stages often get confused at certain times. So take a breath and realize that everything, because it's run by God, is actually for the good, and you don't have to change yourself to be perfect. You can view yourself as perfect. You can love yourself. So please don't cut yourself. Please don't sterilize yourself, God forbid. Because these are decisions that you cannot take back. And I don't want that for you. Judaism wants you to be happy just the way you are. God bless.